Hey everybody, Speed Duel Bro here, back at it again. And today we have the Knight of Legend deck. Now, the inspiration for this deck was because someone in the comments section asked. And since they asked nicely, here it is. And of course, I had this deck ever since the beginning. Me and GAIA go way back, as I've mentioned before, specifically the Synchro era. So there's absolutely 100% chance that I would have a GAIA deck of my own. So let's get right to it. For the skill card, Knight of Legend. For monsters, we've got 1 Old Vindictive Magician, 3 Breaker the Magical Warrior, 3 Sphere Karibo, and the heart and soul of the deck, 3 GAIA the Fierce Knight. For spells, we've got 2 Summoner's Art, 2 Allure of Darkness, 2 Night Beam, 2 Book of Moon, and last 2 United We Stand. Now on to how to win with the deck / strategies. Now in order to win with the GAIA deck, everyone, we have to do what it says in the GAIA description, which is a knight whose horse travels faster than the wind. His battle charge is a force to be reckoned with. So meaning, we have to finish the duel immediately, swiftly, and quickly, and fiercely. But all jokes aside, that is what we have to do. So meaning, we have to run over everything with GAIA. And thanks to the skill card, Knight of Legend, if you don't already know what it does, long story short, it allows us to summon GAIA for free with no tributes, and it gives GAIA the piercing damage. And when we do piercing damage, we can draw 2 cards but discard 1 card. And the only hiccup with this skill is that we can't activate set cards in the spell and trap zone while we control a GAIA, the Fierce Knight monster. But all in all, pretty solid skill card if you ask me. So step number 1 is getting GAIA ready and willing first turn immediately. And we'll do that either with Summoner's Art or Allure of Darkness. We run 2 of each of these, and then with 3 Sphere Karibos and 3 Breakers, Allure of Darkness should be alive most of the time. And in order to facilitate GAIA's attacks better, we have to clear the opponent's back row. Hence, we have the Night Beam and Breaker the Magical Warrior. Because really, for the GAIA deck, that's all we really need to take care of, is the opponent's back row. Because once that's clear, GAIA can have a field day all day, every day. And along with the tech choice of United We Stand, you can see why we can end duels quickly. And then another key component in order to win with the GAIA deck, everyone, is to put your opponent's monsters in defense position. Hence the Book of Moon and Sphere Karibo. Yeah, so in this deck, Book of Moon is more for the offensive push. And because sadly, GAIA the Fierce Knight, as great as you are, my old friend, and you're my favorite, you always will be, you only have 2300 attack. So meaning if we run into 2400 tribute monsters, we're gonna have a problem. That's why we have the Sphere Karibo and the Book of Moon to help out. And that's basically the strategy, everyone. I know it's very simple and very short explained, but really that's all it is. Thanks to the skill of Knight of Legend, it gives us the piercing damage. And that's why I love piercing damage. I believe I mentioned it in another video. But the fact is, with piercing damage, your opponent can't run or hide. So meaning their life points are never safe. So really, all you have to do is make sure your GAIA lives during your opponent's turn. And if GAIA doesn't, well, have the other GAIA ready to attack, ready to charge. But just imagine if you're able to make sure your GAIA on the field lives, then come next turn, you have the other GAIA ready, and then you put in United We Stand on one of them. Ooh, I think that's game right there. So yeah, that's it everyone. That's how you win with the deck. Again, step 1, have GAIA ready and waiting. And then step 2, facilitate GAIA's attack, meaning make it easier for GAIA to attack by eliminating your opponent's back row. Okay, that's it. Now on to card analysis. We play Knight of Legend because obviously it goes with the deck, with the Gaia themed deck. And I play 3 Sphere Karibo because it helps protect our Gaia by switching the opponent's monster into defense position, which means Gaia's attack on the opponent's monster will be much easier. And Sphere Karibo is like our only sense of defense in this deck. And the fact that it's a hand trap, meaning it's going to be safe from the opponent's back row removal or whatever they have. And we play 3 Breaker because again, it's to help facilitate Gaia's attacks by removing back row. And the fact that it's a dark monster, meaning it's going to be synergistic with Allure of Darkness. And then I play 1 Old Vindictive Magician because that's just my personal tech. I like to mess with the opponent because sometimes they'll think, what could he be playing with just 1 face down monster? And of course, sometimes the opponent will make us go first, right? So at least if we draw Old Vindictive Magician, we can just set it. So really, just a personal tech choice of mine. And then I play 2 Night Beam because again, just with the back row removal and to help facilitate Gaia's attacks so that Gaia can run the field much easier. And then 3 Gaia the Fierce Knight because he's the heart and soul of the deck. Can't run the deck without him. 2 Summoner's Art so that we can get to Gaia immediately. Allure of Darkness, again, so we can get to Gaia immediately. And all the other tech choices too in this deck. And I'd like to reiterate that with 3 Sphere Karibos, 3 Breakers, and 1 Old Vindictive Magician, I'm pretty sure our Dark Engine's gonna be pretty fluid and consistent. In a 20 card deck, I think so. Then I chose to play 2 United We Stand. I know it's not a popular choice with it being an equipped spell card and Book of Moon being a thing. But again, this is my personal tech choice. Because just imagine, if you have 1 Gaia out and another monster, whether it's a Breaker, Old Vindictive, Sphere, or another Gaia, and you equip United We Stand to Gaia, Gaia is going to be at 3,900, if my math is correct. So meaning whatever position the opponent's monster's in, I'd like to say that after Gaia's attack, the duel will be heavily in our favor. That's why. And again, I'm trying to knock the opponent swiftly and fiercely right out. So why not beef up Gaia to insane power levels? And then Book of Moon, again, it's to help facilitate Gaia's attack, meaning to put the opponent's monster in defense position so that we can run over everything. So yeah, that's the deck. This is one of my own personal favorite decks, but where does this deck rank on the power scale? In my humble opinion, this deck is at least semi-competitive. And the reason I say that is because of the skill card Knight of Legend, which gives us piercing damage. Because just imagine everyone, when you have that piercing ability, your opponent can't run or hide, whether it's attack or defense mode. So meaning you're applying immediate pressure on the opponent from the start. You know, that can be nerve-wracking. And that's why we have to knock the opponent out swiftly and fiercely. Gaia does what it does best, just charge in. So there's Gaia the Fierce Knight, or aka the Knight of Legend deck, everybody. Speed Duel Bros' personal favorite deck. Now if you enjoyed the video, you're more than welcome to hit the like button so that it lets me know that you enjoyed. And if you want to see more of me, the Speed Duel Bro, you're more than welcome to also hit the subscribe button. Because if you love speed duels, I'm sure you'll love me too, the Speed Duel Bro. Alrighty now, and just don't forget, no matter what deck I build, I always play to win. I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace.